Hi there, lovelies. It's Lillyvette with Flow for Balance, and today we're going to do a hip opening flow. What will you need? You're going to need your mat, perhaps a blanket to cushion your knees, and of course, your beautiful self. Go on ahead and grab those things, and I will see you back here in a little bit. Hey there, welcome back. It's Lillyvette with Flow for Balance, and today's practice is going to be all about opening up the hip area, the piriformis, your sciatica, all about that area. So if you have any issues there, low back, we're going to go ahead and address those. So go on ahead and come into your mat. We're going to come onto our knees in tabletop position. Coming onto all fours, spread your fingers out wide as if they were stars, shoulders and wrists in line with one another, knees and hips in line with one another. Inhale, go ahead, crown of the head forward, tailbone up, and then on the exhale, go ahead and release the back by really arching it and looking back toward your toes. So breath to movement, your breath and my movement might be different. That's perfectly fine. Let's do a couple more of these. Take a nice deep inhale, coming into neutral. Lift that right knee up. And then on the exhale, I want you to go ahead and aim that knee toward the elbow. We're going to do some nice hip circles, coming to the front. Inhaling and then exhaling as you round. A couple more times here. Last time, coming forward. And then we're going to reverse that movement. So inhaling, bring it up and to the back, exhale. Two more times here. Go ahead and bring that knee toward your right wrist, and then take your left knee and bring it out. So we're going to take that knee as if we were going to go ahead and come into a pigeon pose, but you're going to go ahead and bring it back. And what you're doing really is you're having your right ankle in front of the left. Pretty much all that you're doing here. So you're just really creating a rest easy Sukhasana pose just in a different way. So you're not really crossing the ankles, you're just having one in front of the other. Take a nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, nice forward fold here. Feeling a nice stretch in that right hip. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, start to walk it back. Let's come back into tabletop position. Now we're going to take that to the opposite side. So lift your left leg, inhaling and then exhaling, taking it back and around. One more time in this direction. And then let's reverse the direction, bringing that knee toward the elbow, and then exhaling, taking back and down. Really opening up the hip here. And last time around. Now bringing that knee in toward that left ankle. So it's kind of like we're doing pigeon pose. And then you're going to take that back leg and you're going to take a seat. And again, so you're not really crossing at the ankles. We're not crossing them. So one in front of the other. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhaling, coming forward. Your level of comfort as you come forward. Really feeling that left hip opening up now. Deep inhale, looking toward the hands, and on the exhale, walking it back. Go ahead and come and sit toward the center. You're going to take your legs and then take them out nice and wide. We're going to do deer pose, but we're not going to move forward. We're going to move toward the back. Take a nice deep inhale, and then on the exhale, taking it to where we land, 90-90. And then lift up and then slightly come back. Start to feel how you have a stretch along your hip flexor and the top of your leg. So stay tall and then lean back. Deepen the breath, relax the face. Deep inhale, and then exhale. Let's take it to the opposite side. Nice and tall, and then take it back. Let's do this one more time, each side. Inhale, come to center, and then on the exhale, taking it over, come nice and tall, and then exhale, lean back just a little bit. Inhale, center, last time here, and then exhale, nice and tall. And you decide how far it is that you want to come back, right? And we're not coming back a lot. So we're more really lifted tall and just a slight lean to the back. So you really feel it in the hip flexor and in the top of the leg. We want to work all around the hip area, front, back, around, inside, okay? Take a nice deep inhale and then exhale, release. Nice windshield wiper here. And then bring your legs to the front. Inhale the arms up. And then on the exhale, coming to your 10 flexed toes, Paschimottanasana here. Feeling a nice release in the lower portion of your back. Feeling your hamstrings really stretching out here. Deep inhale, looking at the toes, and then on the exhale, bringing it back. Let's take it onto our back. Nice and easy coming down. Bring your legs into your chest. Perhaps give yourself a little rock back and forth for a little relief. Let the left leg come down, cross that right ankle over. So this is where we come into our reclined figure 4, reclined pigeon. So if this is enough for you and this is where you want to stay, perfectly fine. Remember, we are all at different places in our practice. You have to go ahead and just say, this is where I'm at. Hey, I'm happy with where I'm at, right? It's all a process and we all progress as we go along. It's a journey in life, correct? So a nice deep inhale and exhale. You can thread the needle, you can grab behind that left thigh or in front of the left shin. Just make sure that your head and your neck are nice and relaxed on the floor, the mat, wherever you are practicing right now. And perhaps as you're doing this, take your breath into that right hip and really feel how that hip is stretching. Take your breath into it, perhaps an intention or an affirmation. A couple more breaths. Release your hands and then go ahead and take this leg, bring it over, let it come over the shin, that left shin, and go ahead and grab your ankles. Bring your knees in toward your chest, maybe rock back and forth or side to side. And release. Bring your legs down. Cross that left leg over. If this is where you want to stay, perfectly fine. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. You can thread the needle. Remember, you can come behind that right thigh or in front of the shin, wherever you are, making sure that your head and neck are nice and relaxed on the ground. Keeping the jaw relaxed, the skin on your face nice and soft, your breath going into that left hip now, perhaps thinking of your intention, your motivation for being here, for practicing with me today. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let that left ankle just slide over that right shin, and then grabbing your ankles, bringing your knees in toward the chest, maybe rocking side to side here. One more deep inhale, and then on the exhale, release. Letting your feet come down, bringing your hands down beside you, shrugging your shoulders away from your ears. Let's come into bridge pose. Deep inhale, and then exhale, lifting up into your bridge pose. Making sure that the knees are staying straight, pointed to the wall that might be in front of you or whatever it is that is in front of you. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, gently coming down. One more time, deep inhale, and then exhale. Tuck the pelvis under, push up, pushing through all four corners of the feet, driving through the heels. Two more deep breaths here. Take a deep inhale and then exhale, bringing it down. Last pose, let the soles of the feet come together. You can bring one hand onto the belly and the other hand onto your heart. It's up to you, whatever you want, or both hands onto the belly. Feeling the breath traveling through your body into your areas of tightness. Start to feel how those areas loosen up, helping you. Remember, yoga is a practice of self-discovery. It is a journey. Two more breaths here. Wherever your hands are, go ahead and bring them out to the side. Let your feet go ahead and come onto the soles of your feet. You can use your hands to assist you in bringing your knees up. And then heel toe the feet out to the edges of the mat. Let your knees collapse into one another. Feel some relief here and how good that feels. And then open up the legs and windshield wiper the legs. This should feel really good. Deepen the breath as you give yourself this nice relieving stretch. Bring the knees into a 90-degree angle. Go ahead and open up the arms, T into a letter T. And then go ahead, nice deep inhale. On the exhale, let the legs drop over, stacked knees to the right. Take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. Exhale as they get there. Nice deep inhale, and then exhale, let the legs come over to the left. You can close your eyes here. Inhaling, coming back to center, exhaling as you get there. Now coming into wind release pose. So opposite hand, opposite wrist, or opposite hand, opposite elbow. Flex all 10 toes. You can stay perfectly still, or you can rock side to side. Deep inhale. On the exhale, release your knees. Let your feet come down onto the mat. Turn onto your side or go ahead and rock up into a nice spinal roll, however you would like to come up, coming into rest easy Sukhasana pose. Inhaling the arms up on the exhale, let's twist the wrists on the way down. Shake your hands at the bottom. Bring your hands to heart center. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhaling through parted lips. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in me honor, acknowledge, and accept the teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this hip opening flow. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it brings you a lot of benefit. If you haven't joined my channel yet, please consider subscribing. I hope that you also share the love and the joy with your family and friends. I will see you at another practice. In the meantime, please take care and be well. Bye-bye.